It's not quite official, but it appears Eric Adams will be the Democratic nominee for New York City mayor.
Board of Elections count with absentee ballots has Adams leading by about 8,000 votes over Catherine Garcia. This after ranked choice voting is tabulated. Eric Adams joining us live this morning here on Good Day New York. Great to have you with us.
Thank you. It's great seeing you, ladies. Thank you for having me.
So first and foremost, how are you feeling this morning?
Great. Really feeling good. I think about the days when I was promoted to be a captain in the police department, and even when I swore in as a police officer. That's the level of excitement that I have. This has been a 24-year journey of protecting the city that I love, and I'm going to take it into City Hall if the voters allow me to do so.
Let me ask you something. Have you heard anything from Catherine Garcia, from Maya Wiley, or any of the other candidates in terms of concessions or anything this morning?
Great conversations and communications with some of the other candidates. They were extremely gracious and kind, and I thank them for that. They're all great New Yorkers, and we all love this city. We may have different pathways to reaching the same goal of ensuring that we protect everyday New Yorkers to have a quality life, to raise healthy children and families. I have not heard from Ms. Garcia yet. I know she's doing a press conference, and I look forward to hearing what she has to say, as well as all New Yorkers.
And speaking about Ms. Garcia, it was a very tight race between you two. Have you thought about maybe tapping you for any positions alongside you if you win come November?
No, not at all. I'm going to put together a smart transition team if I'm fortunate enough to become the mayor. And I'm going to allow them to look at all of the talent we have in this city, in this country. This is an amazing place, New York. And we're going to bring back that real leadership quality that this city has had for so many years. And so I'm looking forward to some of the great talent across this entire country to assist if we're fortunate enough to continue this journey.
Now, leading up to November, you're going to have some debates against Curtis Sliwa. If anyone's watching right now, that is TV you do not want to miss. I know you guys have some similarities in where you stand with crime as being a major issue leading up to November, but you also have some differences. So tell us about those similarities and differences.
Well, I think that I know Curtis Sliwa for many years, probably over 30 years. I fought for his right as a guardian angel to be able to patrol our subway system. I stood up as a transit cop and stated that we should not be harassing them. And he has his opinions on law enforcement. But running the city is more than keeping our city safe. It's growing our economy. It's making sure that we don't continue to have 65% of Black and brown children not meeting proficiency every year, and having an adequate healthcare system like my program at Bellevue Hospital. This is not a circus act. This is not a game. This is an important time for our city, and that's why New Yorkers, working class people all over the city of different ethnicities realize that Eric has a clear message and clear view on how to grow our economy and move our city forward.
I think your message that you'd be tough on crime did resonate with a lot of voters, and they showed up to the polls. But what would you do day one as New York City mayor to deal with this issue? This is a major problem we're facing right now.
It is, and the governor has made it a little easier to do so by calling this statewide emergency. I've been stating this for some time now, and I'm glad that people are finally starting to hear. First, you heard President Biden talk about it. Now the governor is doing so, $100 million. We have to look at the feeders of crime. And when my team is going to sit down and look at the common denominators of those who are committing crimes. And if you don't start targeting what's feeding crime, then we're going to throw good money into a bad scenario. And so I'm going to immediately go after the gang violence in this city, reinstitute a anti-gun unit in plain clothes so we could do precision policing. But I'm also going to lift up those crisis management teams and my youth organizations and groups. And I'm going to continue the conversations I have been having with gang leaders across the city to talk them out of gangs and let them know that we are not going to have a city with violence, and we're going to give them opportunities, but they don't live up to those opportunities. We're going to use the power of our police department to stop the violence in our city.
There was a bit of a debacle with the Board of Elections. I guess not a bit of a debacle. It was a debacle. Do you think that the Board of Elections needs some kind of reforms before the next election?
Yes, it does. And this is not a criticism on the hardworking New Yorkers that are at the Board of Election. We need to look at their salaries and make sure they're properly compensated. Make sure they have the right equipment and tools. I stated from the beginning that we really did not have enough time to properly notify New Yorkers and be ready to do this ranked choice voting system. It was rushed. In January, we finally identified a vendor, and this was a real challenge. We must ensure that the precious tool of democracy, which is voting, is always protected and is carried out correctly. And I want to make sure that we give them the support to do so we can trust the system again. It was my team that identified that we had over 100,000 votes that should not have been counted, and we were happy that the Board of Election realized the problem and corrected the problem.
Eric, we had Orrin Barsley, president of FDNY EMS Local 2507, on the show earlier. He was talking about how grossly underpaid EMS personnel were this past year. De Blasio agrees that the work is different and that their pay should reflect that compared to the FDNY and the NYPD. You, as a former NYPD member, where do you stand on things about their payment in terms of how they compare to the firefighters and police department of our city?
So true. Pay inequity is such a real issue in the city, particularly with those first responders. I used to respond to jobs with EMS employees, and I was amazed. They were going to conditions with fires. They were going to conditions where they were past crimes. And this is a group of brave men and women with a high level of training, but they're not being compensated. That's why you see such a high level of turnover. And they're predominantly Black and brown and women. And when you do an analysis across all of our city agencies, you're finding the same things. You're finding where Black, brown, and women are the predominant workforce, they're underpaid. It is an indictment on our city that you have city employees who are living in homeless shelters because they can't afford the rent in the city. That must stop. We owe our city employees so much more, and EMS really personifies how we have had a real issue of pay inequality in the city. And I'm going to stop that if I'm fortunate enough to be the mayor of this city.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. Likely Democratic nominee for Mayor Eric Adams. Hopefully you get to celebrate a little bit today.
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you. Good to see you.
And then the work begins because November, it could be you and Curtis Sliwa at the ballot. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Take care.